Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a virtuous and happy life, regardless of our external circumstances. One of the key tenets of Stoicism is that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot control. This is especially important when dealing with difficult people and situations. We all have to deal with difficult people and situations from time to time. It could be a co-worker who is always rude and disrespectful, a family member who is constantly criticizing us, or a customer who is unreasonable and demanding. Whatever the case may be, these situations can be very stressful and upsetting. However, Stoicism teaches us that we don't have to let difficult people and situations control our emotions or derail our happiness. By applying Stoic principles, we can learn to manage our reactions and respond in a calm and rational way. One of the most famous Stoics was the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He was a wise and compassionate leader who faced many challenges during his lifetime. In his Meditations, he wrote about how he used Stoicism to deal with difficult people and situations. For example, Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If you run into someone who is disagreeable, remember that he is acting according to his own character and judgment. He cannot act otherwise. Do not be angry with him for acting according to his nature. Instead, pity him for not having a better one." This passage reminds us that we should not get angry or upset with people who are difficult or disagreeable. They are simply behaving according to their own nature. Instead, we should pity them for not being better people. Another Stoic who wrote about dealing with difficult people was Epictetus. He was a former slave who became a renowned philosopher. In his Discourses, he wrote, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." This passage reminds us that we should be open-minded and willing to learn from others, even if they are difficult or disagreeable. If we can find the wisdom to do this, we can often learn valuable lessons from even the most challenging situations. In this video, we will discuss some of the key Stoic principles that can be applied to dealing with difficult people and situations. We will also provide concrete examples and practical advice on how to use these principles in everyday life. I hope that this video will help you to develop the resilience and inner strength you need to deal with any difficult person or situation that comes your way. Principle 1. The power of control. At the core of Stoicism lies the principle of mastering the dichotomy of control. This principle urges us to discern what falls within our influence and what lies beyond it. Our thoughts, actions, and reactions are under our control, while the behavior of others, external events, and the forces of nature are not. Grasping this dichotomy enables us to maintain composure when confronted with challenging individuals or situations. Recognizing that getting upset over uncontrollable factors is futile, we redirect our focus to what we can control, our attitude and responses. Principle 2. Virtue as the ultimate good. Another pivotal tenet of Stoicism asserts that virtue is the sole, true good. The pursuit of virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation takes precedence over external possessions such as wealth, fame, or power, which are deemed inconsequential. By prioritizing the cultivation of our virtues, we fortify ourselves against the disturbances caused by challenging circumstances or people. Our happiness, Stoics contend, is anchored not in external conditions, but in the development of our inner character. Principle 3. Purpose in every event. Stoics maintain the belief that everything unfolds with a purpose. This perspective doesn't imply that all events are inherently good. Rather, it suggests that every occurrence serves a greater design and contributes to our well-being. Embracing the notion that everything happens for a reason empowers us to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. Difficult individuals and situations become opportunities for personal growth and learning. Trusting that, in the grand scheme of things, every circumstance will lead to a positive outcome provides a source of confidence. Having explored these fundamental Stoic principles, let's delve into concrete examples and practical guidance on applying these principles to navigate challenges posed by difficult individuals and situations. Example 1. You are working on a project with a co-worker who is constantly criticizing your work. You are starting to feel frustrated and discouraged. Remember the dichotomy of control. You cannot control your co-worker's behavior, but you can control your own reaction. Focus on developing your own virtues. Instead of getting upset with your co-worker, try to learn from their criticism. Ask yourself if there is any truth to their feedback. If so, use it to improve your work. If not, simply ignore it. Believe that everything happens for a reason. Perhaps this co-worker is here to teach you patience, resilience, and how to deal with difficult people. Try to see this situation as an opportunity for growth. Example 2. You are at a customer service job and you have a customer who is being rude and demanding. You are starting to feel angry and resentful. Remember the dichotomy of control. You cannot control the customer's behavior, but you can control your own reaction. Focus on developing your own virtues. Be patient and understanding, even though the customer is being difficult. This will show that you are a professional and that you are committed to providing good customer service. Believe that everything happens for a reason. Perhaps this customer is here to teach you how to stay calm and collected under pressure. Try to see this situation as an opportunity to practice your Stoic principles. Example 3. You are in a relationship with someone who is often negative and critical. You are starting to feel drained and unhappy. Remember the dichotomy of control. You cannot control your partner's behavior, but you can control your own reaction. Focus on developing your own virtues. Be positive and supportive, even though your partner is being negative. This will show that you're a strong and independent person. Believe that everything happens for a reason. Perhaps this relationship is here to teach you how to set boundaries and how to take care of your own emotional needs. Try to see this situation as an opportunity for growth. Feeling angry or upset when dealing with difficult people or situations. Stoics teach us that we should not let our emotions control us. Instead, we should strive to remain calm and rational. One way to do this is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we are mindful, we are more aware of our thoughts and feelings, and we can then choose how to react to them. Example 4. Reframing negative thoughts through cognitive restructuring. A valuable technique for maintaining composure and rationality is cognitive restructuring, the process of challenging and transforming negative thoughts. When confronted with unfavorable thoughts about a challenging person or situation, we can evaluate their realism and helpfulness. If these thoughts prove unrealistic or unhelpful, we can consciously replace them with more grounded and constructive alternatives. Example 5. Shielding against personalization. Stoics advocate against internalizing the negative actions of others, emphasizing that such behavior reflects the individual rather than ourselves. To avoid taking things personally, it's crucial to recall the dichotomy of control, acknowledging our inability to govern the actions of others but maintaining control over our own reactions. Practicing compassion is another effective strategy. Understanding and empathizing with the emotions of those behaving poorly diminishes the likelihood of personalizing their conduct. Example 6. Empowering. Amid overwhelm. Stoics assert our perpetual ability to choose our attitude and response to any situation, even when the circumstances are beyond our control. While we may not dictate the external factors, we retain control over our thoughts, actions, and reactions. To counter feelings of overwhelm and powerlessness, directing attention towards what we can control is key. Reminding ourselves of past triumphs over adversity reinforces the notion that we possess greater strength than perceived, fostering resilience in the face of challenges. In this discussion, we've explored key Stoic principles applicable to managing difficult individuals and situations. Practical advice and examples have been provided to demonstrate how these principles can be integrated into daily life. The central message is clear. While external actions are beyond our control, our reactions remain within our grasp. Through a focus on controllable elements and the application of Stoic principles, we can cultivate resilience and inner strength. Challenges are viewed not as obstacles, but as opportunities for personal growth and learning. Embracing difficulties and learning from mistakes pave the way to becoming a stronger, more enlightened individual. Here are some additional tips for dealing with difficult people and situations. Number 1. Set boundaries. It is important to set boundaries with difficult people. Let them know what you are and are not willing to tolerate. Be firm but respectful. Number 2. Take breaks. If you are feeling overwhelmed, take a break from the situation. Go for a walk, listen to music, or do something else that you enjoy. Number 3. Talk to someone. Talking to a friend, family member, or therapist can help you to process your emotions and develop coping mechanisms. Remember, you are not alone. Everyone has to deal with difficult people and situations from time to time. The important thing is to remember that you have the power to control your own reaction. By applying Stoic principles, you can build resilience and inner strength, and you can see difficult people and situations as opportunities for growth and learning. Thank you for watching this video on Stoic advice for dealing with difficult people and situations. I hope that you have found the information in this video to be helpful. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I would also love to hear your own stories and experiences with dealing with difficult people and situations. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more Stoic wisdom. I also encourage you to share this video with your friends and family who may be struggling with difficult people and situations. Thank you again for watching.